It was just a normal day. I drove from Gardner to Bozeman for what I thought was just going to be a routine prenatal checkup. Because of my health issues, I have to have an ultrasound once a week. I went in for my OB appointment. My doctor took my blood pressure, and it was sky high. She said, "You have to go down to triage and be monitored right now." I was admitted to the hospital that day and never left. My husband Monty and I and Lane, we live on a 200-acre ranch that has been in Monty's family for generations. It's a little ways outside of Gardner in a tiny little town called Jardine. I was texting Monty just saying, "Hey, I'm being admitted to the hospital." By morning, my blood pressure had not come down, and I was on the verge of organ failure. So they said, "You have to be induced right now," and Susie was born 4 days later. Susie is staying in the NICU because she was born 39 days short of her due date. She was only 3 pounds, 14 ounces. When a family is expecting a kid, they're filled with the emotions of joy and happiness and excitement. Well, what do we do now? How are we going to pay for housing? How do we pay for food or gas? What are we going to call a home away from home? It hits really hard, really fast. Lane has been staying in the hotel with us. He still has not met Susan because of NICU restrictions. He is very excited for her to come home, and he can actually play with her and hold her and hug her. It's not easy, but doing the drive from Jardine back and forth the 2.5 hours would have been nearly impossible for our family.
If we had a patient care fund, it would have tremendous benefit at relieving the stress that families like Lucy and Monty's are experiencing caring for their baby in the neonatal intensive care unit. We want to be partners in care with the families, and their presence is essential.
My daughter, she has a story behind her name. Her name is Susan Arabelle, Susan being my mother's name. My mother passed away when I was 12 years old, and Arabelle is a biblical name that means answered prayer. She's just the perfect baby that any parent would ask for.